What's up? Today we're going to be doing the 35 album, part 2. As you know, I reacted to part 1, which was a bit ago, and then I did part 1 of Ambitions. I'm going to be doing 35 and finishing that up today, and I'm doing the deluxe version, so there's going to be some bonus tracks. We're just going to get right into it. Decision featuring Tyler Carter. I don't think I've heard of him before. So this should be a very interesting second half, because this was a strong first half, so...
A little work, a lot of play, alright. No time to give, no time to take away. So here we go, as we are now. You say it's alright, you say it's okay. It's up to you, it's up to you.
Okay,
Tell me,
so
feeling used, will no one say
there's a very catch-off-guard thing right there in the chorus. Reminds me of Paramore, again. I feel either they're just a part of the same genre, or they're very much influenced one another. I know they came out around the same time-ish, kind of. I think Paramore was a little earlier, but there's so many vibes that connect. Yeah, this is a really good song. I kind of was, I love the vocal performance on this. It's really... This piece really calls for a strong vocal performance the way it is. There's a huge leading by the vocals in this track, and he's the right person to be doing this. I mean, yeah. Strong piece to open up part 2. I wasn't sure how strong part 2 was going to be regarding, because first part 1 was just really strong. Yeah, a really strong piece. It was done really well. I mean, it's a very, it's a very good album where there's not much to nitpick on, because the details on here are just insane. Yeah, that was a really strong track. I think the vocal performance really led the piece, but the instrumentals and just the way that they craft the sound and I think a lot has to do with what instruments they're using in the mixing, but it really adds up to this really strong piece. And yeah, Decision was awesome. Wasn't sure where the feature exactly happened, but that's something maybe all of you guys know. We're gonna move on to Paper Planes. Track 9.
From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. From paper planes
Not
to
what I
hand
expected.
grenades, I'm gonna take you out. Try and change me, rearrange me. You're so crazy. You make me wanna go harder, go a little bit larger. My fire starter, I'm gasoline. You make me feel so jaded. You're overrated. Burn out the
I'm very...
pages from kerosene. Money can talk, but words are cheap. So
good chords.
cash out.
Falsetto. It's really more head voice too, though. Yeah, that's like he has really high range.
I'm gonna take you out through the sea.
This is just a really bright key. You see, some kind of bass thing leads into the chorus here. They do things like that throughout the tracks. Really catchy. Ooh, they added a scream. This album actually had more of those screaming, shouting sections. That's a clear reminder what the first half was. Another section in the song for only being 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That might have been the other voice I'm hearing, possibly, because this... Please let me know with these features what's going on exactly.
Paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out. From paper planes to hand grenades, I'm gonna take you out.
This so really good really good song. Again, like, the songs that might be the least highlighted on this album are actually really good songs. Like, that's how strong this album is, where their weakest songs are actually really good songs on other albums, like top songs in other albums. Only I know there's that song particularly was just really good. Something I really noticed about this band is that they have a center feeling of their album, you know. They're very I really like it, and then they branch out to these other elements. I've heard electronic stuff. I've heard some more actual new metal style stuff, which is interesting. And I've heard some pop, actually, all kind of going into this album. So it's very interesting. After Ambitions, I'm gonna actually backtrack to some earlier albums. I had a recommendation that I'm gonna do after finishing Ambitions. It was something before, I think. It probably was. And I'm going to just see how they've evolved over time, because I'm not sure where they're coming from before this album, because normally bands would be more pop at this time, or at least they'd add a lot more pop. So maybe this is a bit more pop, more mainstream, more that style nowadays. I think it is, and I really want to see where they came from. But this band's still sticking to a really good sound. It's actually kind of cool the way they integrate these genres. Good Goodbye. It's an interesting track name. I think this will be a good track. Okay, you got drums. Possibly another acoustic, in a way. Nice chords. Nothing too complicated, but some nice. Yeah, very bare song. Not in a bad way. That's kind of cool, because they're a very energetic, cool sound. Ooh, draws it away. Contrast from that. Ooh, a lot of echo or delay. Okay, I'm very interested in what he's talking about. Really nice harmony on the vocal line right there. Okay, who is he saying good goodbye to? Definitely a sad track.
I realized to stay, we had to break.
I can't tell what person he's directing to, and it might not be intended to be directed. It's not supposed to be interpreted maybe as one person. It can be interpreted as many. I'm sure he has one person that he's talking to. But, yeah, that really is sad track. Nice electric guitar. Really rich, full tone on it. He's a really strong vocalist where, you know, it sounds really good. It's a little reverbed out. So the harmonies are really locking tight. It's better than most harmonies. No. It's too... No. I don't want to get emotional on this album. It's definitely trying to. So they had Heartache, you know, this track reminded me of that. Heartache was pretty emotional. This one might be even a tier more emotional, because it's just it's very I can't think of the word right now, but it's very I don't know if it's sentimental is the right word. It's not, but you know, it's a sad feeling, but it's mixed in with something kind of brighter, and it just creates that feeling. Well, I don't have the word for it right now, but it's that type of feeling. One by One, track 11. I hear that scream. Unless it was some instrument, I think that was a scream. This sounds so good with headphones. I want to listen to them with headphones. For now on. Love this. I love the integration. This is nice. Contrast. Ooh. Love the contrast. That's a whole nother tier. I love this band because they remind me of so many of my favorite bands. It's like, oh my goodness, I love this. This song's so interesting, so integrative of genres. Oh, that's awesome. A year ago, I might think that's insanely crazy. I'm not sure if I should... Okay, we can't be on bonus structure. I need to check where the bonus tracks start. Ooh, awesome. You guys are awesome fans. If you really like all these tracks. It's a very good taste of music. Ooh, listen to the guitar. Oh man, the second half is ridiculous. There's no way you would listen to the first half and then not listen to the second half. Oh my goodness. Ah, where is that? I need to hear that one more time. Ooh, so the mix or the mic got distorted almost, and that was like really awesome. Oh wow. Fight the Night is the last track on the album, but we're gonna see how Stuck in the Middle. Yeah. This is a really interesting... Fan claps? The details in this album are really detailed. There's just so much going on with them. Sounds that most viewers will not pick up are in the backgrounds. But they add so much all together. I really like the way this band each track and actually makes it an album where each track is worth something. That's important. Filler is awful in an album unless it's there for a reason, you know. This is not even close to filler. This is just actually an album track. Nice. This was a really solid track. This really gives it some added flavor. This is something. The guitar work on this album, I love the bass tones they're using. They're kind of jarring in a way. Kind of does good for the soundtrack though. I think that's a good thing. Definitely have some abrupt endings in a way, which is kind of cool. That was, I feel like the last two connect in a way, in the way it was, right after Good Goodbye. And I feel like this is kind of after, I don't know exactly, but it feels like I'm after, and I feel like he's more, he's kind of going through this, not fully angry, but it's very that aggression right after Good Goodbye, which is really interesting. I think 13's the last track on the normal, not deluxe album. Fight the Night. First closer in a way for the album. I've heard about it. There's nothing left to say. Whatever it takes, we'll fight till your fears they go away. Yeah, this is kind of, I wonder where they're going to take the whole entire track, but this is definitely what I expected. Love the, it's like kind of a cry sing thing. Oh, this band incorporates a lot of harmony. That's a good trait. That's a really good trait. I wonder if this is going to remind me of a Coldplay type thing and Fix You. That's a very weird drawing sick noise. Wonder what they're going to do. There's still so much track left. This is kind of nice though right now. Okay, it's brought back down. Yeah, this really connects the album. I can see why this album kind of is about a relationship, the journey of breaking up and that. It's very, really positive message, even though it's kind of saying, you know, that a lot of tough things are after, you know, living with that. I feel like it's after the breakup of a relationship, so it's that tough part. So it's very tough, but you know, Fight the Night and Live Another Day, I think it was Fight the Night because that was the title and it kind of sounded like that. Really like that track. We'll do the bonuses. That was the album. I kind of don't like morphing bonus tracks unless they're really good tracks and I feel like they connect and expand the album. If they don't, then I kind of just separate them. But I gave an album score, so this will be my first 1OK Rock score. Very interesting way they got the band name. It's a mess. A little bit of a mess, but very interesting. Last Dance. A lot of plays. One of the most plays I've ever seen for a bonus track. US bonus track, maybe? Is that what they said? I think that was the end. This is just extra. I said that like 3 times, but this would have been really good after Heartache. Just opinion wise. Reminds me of something else. Don't know why. This is... Either this is almost identical to another track, or I heard this. Possibly. I wonder if this is one of the tracks that had a music video that I saw. I feel like this is the track I've heard before reacting to any one of their yeah, one of the best bonus tracks not to be on an album for sure. This is a hit outside. How did this not make the album? What? Was this just for US and then that's kind of why? It sounds so much of a US hit. I do understand the feel, but so strong in the tone. I love his voice. Oh, you know who I want to see collab with him? Oh, Taka. I can't pronounce his name right, so if I say it wrong, you know. But I would love to see him sing with Hayley Williams because they almost remind me of each other in a way with the really strong, nice tone, with some good range. You know, very powerful singers, and yeah, they remind me dynamically. But anyways, we're gonna close that. What a strong bonus track, and the way back. This is gonna be more of the rock side.
I am still broken into parts. There is my mind, there
That
is
one.
my heart. Nowhere for me to run and hide.
I love the chorus.
You only live to serve yourself.
Just two.
Calling back when you
It's just really but the bass line giving the distinction, but it's good. I love these bonus tracks. I would listen to this with the album. I think the power went out. Literally, the power just went out here. We're live. We're still recording. Oh, yeah. Hopefully this bomb will finish before it stops from connection.
I am still broken into parts, but it's not so easy.
That's how powerful this band is. They're knocking out my power. Yeah, they're that's a sign saying this band's good. Like this one. Ooh, nice fadeaway. Kind of did T-tune. Doesn't happen much anymore in music. So, yeah, I was hoping this song would finish because Spotify was about to stop playing. Like, I literally cannot play any more tracks if I was in the middle of this album. But I just finished it on time. Oh my goodness. I got lucky. Okay, so, yeah, amazing album. Giving this it's the best album I've heard so far. It's my favorite album I've heard so far on the channel. 9.6 out of 10. And honestly, the only reason I didn't give it a 9.8 or a 10 is because it has to grow on me. I think a first reaction is very hard to give anything else than a higher. But nearly flawless album. Like, amazing album that it's a guarantee I'm taking this in my own playlist. I like listening to albums front to back, or at least good chunks of albums, instead of just individual tracks at many times. So this will be a big album in that. I might get it or something, because I want to keep reacting to this. Just out of space too. Oh my goodness, like literally the camera will stop working and the internet just is already not working. We just made it on time. Before it goes out, thank you guys for everything. I'm really excited to finish Ambitions. Amazing album. I would give more feedback, but we're about to die here. But yeah, as you can see from my reaction, this is amazing. This is a just incredible experience. This will be one of my favorite bands. There's not a question. Amazing. Ambitions Part 2 will be soon. Thank you all for everything so far. Amazing first video. It got so many views. Yeah, amazing. Bonus tracks are amazing too, and I would give them the same score. The album as a whole is one of the best I've ever heard. No doubt. Have a good day.